Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it always. Today we're going to do a little bit more organizing. I need to finish organizing this shelf here. I'm going to clear the whole shelf and then redo it all over again. This is, let's see, this is the last, yeah, this is the last shelf I have. Nope, I have one more. I've got the top shelf that I need to deal with, but this is the last shelf that kind of was just overwhelming me. Overwhelming might be a strong word. I just know that that was the last shelf that I needed to do, and that was probably the one that was kind of jam-packed with things more than any other shelf. So I'm starting to make some more room here. I am moving some things around on my PR shelf. That one I might have to organize a little bit. For now, it's okay. I do think that, well, I don't really, I mean, I buy things here and there if there's something new or like, I don't know, something that I really want to try out. Other than that, I don't think I'm putting myself on a little hold. I know it's really hard to do that, right? It's really hard. It's really, really hard. But I think I'm okay. I think I have more than enough to use. And I feel like definitely with the gel polish, I want to go to town on using a bunch of my nail polish, which means I need to start making a bunch of press-on sets so that I can just pop them on, pop them off, pop them on, pop them off, right? Instead of just doing Gel-X all the time. I don't necessarily have time for Gel-X every 2 weeks or every, I think recently I have been into wearing different sets more often, and I know that's not the greatest for your nails, but I am not tearing up my nail beds as long as you are removing the press-ons in a healthy way, the way that you probably should be doing it. You shouldn't have an issue, right? But you got to do it. You got to do it the correct way so you don't ruin your nails. So this is the shelf. I'm going to pull everything off, like I was saying, and I think that next I'm probably going to be focusing on my little cart here. That might be the next thing after this. Probably not going to be done in this video, but I definitely will have to do that next because I want to reorganize it again. I've got all these beads. Now I've got a bunch of beads that I bought, and I have been wanting to sit down with you guys and make bracelets because I really have been wanting to make bracelets. Summer is almost gone and I still haven't made any bracelets, but it's okay because fall and Halloween and, you know, the holidays will be right around the corner. Matter of fact, they are around the corner, and that'll be a perfect time to continue to keep making little bracelets. So that I want to do because I didn't buy all those beads for no reason. And I don't know, I've made jewelry in the past here and there, earrings, bracelets, necklaces here and there, but that was like a while ago, and I want to get back into making jewelry again. So I'm going to start with little bracelets. Kind of want to change it up. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing nails. I just want to do something a little bit different. So yeah, I made that one right there. That was just a little test run. But I'm going to continue. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see. I know that a few of you definitely are into that. I was thinking of maybe just making a whole video with just making bracelets, or maybe I can chop up the video with something else. I don't know. We'll see. That's the fun part about planning a video, right? So I'm just going to fill up what I need to fill up my lint-free wipes here. I need to move these cotton balls. Those I use for when I am stamping. I'm just going to clear all of this stuff out, move all this stuff off the shelf, and then we are going to organize it all. I have some bins that I'm going to organize everything with. Don't really know how I want them set up yet, but you guys are going to do that with me. So it has been a pretty overwhelming last 2 weeks, probably more than that. Those of you that did reach out to me in my community post, I do appreciate you. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm a pretty private person. I don't really share much. But when I do have things to share, I love to share with you guys. And so I probably will share it in my community post. Those of you that engage with me on TikTok, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I do talk to a couple of you on a personal level through messages. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so, so very much for all of the support. It has been quite rough, but we'll be okay. Just want to say a little quick reminder. Remember to take care of yourselves, guys. I know that sometimes we got a lot going on. We might take care of family members. We have to take care of children. We have to go to school. We have to go to work. We got doctor's appointments and a whole slew of things, right? And sometimes I don't want to say we forget, but sometimes we kind of overlook taking care of ourselves. And when I say taking care, I mean everything. I mean everything from top to bottom. Self-care, taking care of your health. Are you eating right? Take care of our mental. It's not easy. It's not easy, and I know that I'm going to touch somebody out there that truly does understand what I mean. Just know you are not alone. I know it's been really rough. The world is kind of crazy right now. But just know if you ever needed somebody to talk to, I am here. A lot of people say that and don't truly mean it. I do truly mean it. I will be there for you guys always, just like you guys are there for me. But I do genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you ever needed somebody to speak to, please feel free to reach out. And if you need to reach out on a more personal level, I do have a TikTok account. I do have an email. Please hit those up if you need to. Other than, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I don't know you, please do not email my personal email. Please don't do that. Because I have received an email and I don't know who that person is at all. And it's funny that we're having this conversation because my personal email is either for you guys to hit me up if I know that you're going to do so. If you wanted to talk about something or maybe send me a link to something or something like that, or business. Other than that, I don't really want my email to be used for people to get in touch with me that don't know me at all. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. My personal email is for business inquiries only. And if I know that you are going to write to me, please let me know first so that I know who is contacting me. But I'm always there. I am always there. I'm open to speaking with you guys always. Okay, so just know that I'm there for you. And remember that always, because I do truly mean it. So I'm just removing these labels. I think I've got a couple of them to go. I'm just going to remove them because I don't really want them on there. Not really hard to pull off at all. As you saw, they just came right off. I'm going to use these. I can't remember if I moved these around again, but you'll see by the end of the video what I do with these and how I organize them, how I set them up. I love reorganizing. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I know a lot of people don't like doing it, but I actually do enjoy it. It's actually really therapeutic. Actually, just a little bit, because, I don't know, it makes you think a little bit because you're like, okay, so how am I going to put things now? Where are things going to go? I want to change it, but what am I going to do? So it makes you think about the setup and what you're going to do. And we always, I don't know how many of you always like to kind of change things up, but I'm always moving things around because you get into things and you gotta make space, and maybe you don't like, that, or not that you don't like it, but you've had that set up for a while and you want to change it up. So I do like changing it up and seeing it, look differently. But I don't do that very often. Maybe every, I don't know, couple of months, or even, I don't know. I know at least once a year I'm changing up, how my area looks. So it's not like I'm changing it up every month, but yes. Yes, yes, yes. But I do like organizing. I do. I saved myself because I felt like I was going to start it, and then I saved myself. I do like to organize. I do. Had to make myself laugh. It's not even 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying to do this voiceover for you, so I hope it comes out good. I truly, truly do. It has been a long, tiring couple of weeks. Um, Overwhelming, kind of scary. So I just, I need to get on here and laugh with you guys a little bit. So I took the rest of the files out of their packaging and I put them in the container like this. And this is going to be my 4th container to kind of complete that little area over there. I unfortunately didn't have an available. Actually, I do have the same container that I have there. I ended up switching it out, and I don't know if I showed it in the video, but I did actually end up moving the files to in front of the bigger baskets, and then I did use the same bin that you see in the corners there, the clear ones, the 3 clear. I did end up replacing or putting another one of those in that corner. And again, I don't know if I show it, but I did. And so I like it better that way. And at the end, I'll show you an overview of what it looks like. So if you could hold on just a little bit, I am definitely going to show you what it looks like. I'm staring at all these beads and I'm like, I need to sit down for a little bit and make some bracelets. I've been wanting to for a really long time. I know I said that before, but they're just so pretty and I can't wait to show you my little creations. And I was thinking of maybe just completing some bracelets and then showing you all what they look like. But I was like, why not just make bracelets with them? But that would take a while. So I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe I can, I don't know, cut up the video and show you a little bit of what I'm doing and creating. I just think that that would be something different and really fun to do. There are currently still a couple of things that I need to put away, like my clay creations. I need to put those things away, and a couple of crafty things because they do not belong on my shelves because they're not nail stuff, you know. Which that box was on my shelf, but I'm gonna go ahead and move it. I consolidated all of my most of my crafty things in one box. I actually have my craft stuff in a couple of boxes, but I need to find like some sort of craft cabinet or something, and I think that that would really help me out to kind of put all my craft stuff so then I can relieve my closet, relieve, I don't know which word I'm supposed to use, of some boxes so then I can make my room, right? So that's what I'm planning to do. And then I need to organize my little rolling cart and clear off a couple of things on my desk, and then we will be good to go. I kind of want to get a little carpet to go in my little nail area, and I want to get another rack to put some polishes. At this point, I've got a bunch of just random polishes. Sometimes they're polishes that I would get one of or two because I wanted to test them out, or I got a little kit of 5. but they're like older polishes. So I put all of my polishes in one box, and there are so many in there, but they're just, I couldn't tell you at the moment because I can't really see what they all are. But I've got, I think, Savvyland in there. I just have random polishes from Amazon, Emily or Emily. I always forget how to pronounce it. Elite 99. I have more Savvyland. What else do we have here? Fairy Glow. Those are polishes from Amazon. These are Clava's polishes. I think I got those on Amazon. I can't remember. But yeah, a bunch of different random polishes. But I want to put them on a rack. And I don't really want them in a box. So I think I need to get one more rack. Ooh, I almost tripped. And then we should be okay with racks. And then I don't know if I want to keep those polishes on the Lazy Susans. We will see. We will see. Because if not, then I would probably have to get maybe 2 racks. So I can put all those polishes on a rack, and then I can use those Lazy Susans for something else. So anyway, I have got a couple of plans. I'm going to just put everything back here for monomer. I probably, let's see. I do think that I put everything back. I just reorganized it different, right? So everything fits back on the shelf. It's just organized differently. And again, this was me not being able to, or not, just not being able to, but just not finding the time to kind of get into these shelves and reorganize them all over again. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, when I moved back over to this side of my apartment and we brought our shelves over, we kind of just put everything on the shelves and didn't reorganize it at that moment. We just put everything there because we wanted to get everything over, right? So that is what happened there. But now we are good to go. Like I said, I'm just putting a couple of these things back, and then in just a little bit I'll show you what it looks like completed. I wanted to make sure that I had space for everything and that everything, that I could see everything and no clutter. I know that I have a lot of things, but I can see everything. I do need to go through some of those boxes in the corner over there, probably on one of my shelves. But yeah. I love making space. So you gotta use your stuff to make space, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use a bunch of polishes, make a bunch of press-on sets so that I can start making more space. But yeah, space is good. Space is good. We need space. Sometimes we've got too much space, right? And then you jam pack your space with all the stuff, and then you don't have no more space. I like to have a little bit of space to spread out. So that's why I kind of like reorganizing. And if I'm not using something for a while, I'll either get rid of it or, I don't know, put it somewhere else that it's just not taking up so much space. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I still have a little bit to do. I've got another shelf to work on, and I also have more space to spread out. So honestly, these shelves probably are not going to stay like this. I can see myself maybe moving a couple of these things here on this shelf. I can see myself putting a couple of these things up there on the top shelf. But case, yeah, I might need to just spread out just a little bit more. And I try to keep the heavier things at the bottom of the shelves because then they'll get top heavy, and I don't want anything heavier or heavy at the top. I want the lighter things, going up But yeah, so I'm gonna keep going at my little nail area here. Fall and winter is coming, so I'm kind of excited to do some fall and winter nail art. I know that we were just chit-chatting and organizing, but thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it always. Even when we're not doing something like painting a nail or doing a haul or watch me work, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It means the world. And if you enjoyed it, help me out and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That'll really help me out. Of course, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post, so you do not even have to worry about it. I will just pop up on your phone or your tablet or wherever whenever I upload. I need to start going live more. That's something that I want to start doing. You see this? Now I've got more on my desk that I need to figure out where everything is going. These are the few things. See, that's the box of polish that I was talking about. A couple of things I still need to organize. I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.